Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Flow Summit. My name is Shima Shatru, founder of Infinite Love Coaching and Holistic Health, author of Infinite Love, and the creator of the healing modality Shimona Quantum Code. I'm so honored and excited to connect with you here today. In this video, we will explore something truly life-changing: how you can tap into your multidimensional healing ability, transform your energy, and create profound shift in every area of your life. I will share with you the journey that brought me here and the incredible lessons I have learned along the way. You can expect to learn the essence of Shimona Quantum Code, a healing modality that blends ancient wisdom, modern science, and divine energy to help you heal at all levels: emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual. How to access your inner healing ability by connecting to higher dimensions and understanding the root cause of challenges in your life. The role of sacred geometry of infinite love and energy frequencies in creating a state of harmony and balance within yourself, and the power of heart-centered living to manifest your highest potential and experience profound joy and peace. Practical tools and insights that you can begin using today to transform your vibration and align with infinite love. But before we dive deeper, let me share a little bit about my own journey. I was born during the war between Iran and Iraq in Tehran. The first 6 years of my upbringing is witnessing terror, horror, bombard attacks, and conflict. I started to ask this question very early in life. Who am I? Why did I land here on this planet in the middle of the conflict? What is my purpose here? 14 years old, I was reading Nietzsche, the German philosopher, Also sprach Zarathustra, and so said Zoroaster. And the book begins with, "Then God is dead." Something that resonated profoundly with me. A God that was drawn in the religion in Islam was completely different than the picture I had from the God in my heart. So I could resonate with that teachings of Nietzsche and followed the path of nihilism, and the God is dead. 18 years old, spontaneous trip to Konya, southern Turkey, where the tomb of Rumi is, changed my ideology completely. When I read this sentence, yesterday I was clever and I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise and I'm changing myself. Something profoundly resonated with me. In that trip, I have felt miracles and experienced something beyond this physical reality. I moved to Germany to study deeper German philosophy and started very early my business career at 19 years old. I came to Marbella in the southern Spain when I was 23 years old. And just for vacation, one day I was laying down under the sun, having the Rumi poems in my hand, and that moment the inspiration came to my heart. And the bold thought that I need to live in Marbella and I need to change my career. I had a successful career back in Germany, managing 120 employees, traveling 180 days a year. But when I was here, when I came to Marbella, I knew that I am not enough connected with myself, having such a busy lifestyle. I took that bold decision 6 months after I moved to Marbella, and soon after I started my own company and became an entrepreneur ever since. Some months after, I met Salvador, not only a business partner, but also a father figure. Salvador helped me to expand my business in Spain. Some years into business together, one day he came to the office with this devastating news that cancer developed all over his body and they gave him 3 months to live. I couldn't simply accept the heaviness of this news on my chest. I couldn't accept that I'm losing him, a best friend, a father, my business partner. So I began to dive deep into the truth behind cancer and how our human body functions. I watched tons of interviews of people who healed their stage 4 cancer naturally and read lots of books. The book of Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life, transformed my mindset completely about the effect of our thought and emotion on our health. She shared in this book her own journey, how she healed her own cancer without conventional treatments. After reading so many books and watching so many interviews, I developed a protocol and I shared it with Salvador. He had nothing to lose, so he applied the protocol. 3 months after, he was surprisingly more energetic than before, and 6 months after, he was cancer-free. This ignited the fire in me to share this message with as many as possible, but my entrepreneurial lifestyle didn't allow me enough time and space to dedicate myself fully to this path until my next wake-up call. My mother, my best friend, my soulmate was in a coma. A 60-year-old woman who climbed highest mountain in the world. And she was my role model of strength and unconditional love. I couldn't believe my ears when I got this phone call, and I got myself to her bed, applied quantum healing modality that I was using for years, and luckily she came out of the coma. I started to share my success stories of treating patients with cancer and so-called incurable disease with my family and begged them to not put my mother on the aggressive treatments. They didn't believe in me. Of course, I don't blame them. They wanted the best for my mother, but they were into the reality of conventional medicine. That was a complete different reality of looking into the root cause of the disease and doing only symptom therapy. I was devastated and I couldn't get through as if like I'm talking to the wall. And this was the start of my journey to switch my industry completely, open Infinite Love Coaching Academy and Holistic Health to transform the mindset on this planet about who we are, how our body functions, and how we are able to heal ourselves. My mom underwent 6 brain surgery, 2 months of radiotherapy, and unfortunately, a year and a half after, she wasn't between us anymore. After receiving this news, I was paralyzed 5 days at hospital. They couldn't find anything in my body. Of course, this is emotional shock and is a trauma, and the conventional medicine doesn't have any answer for that. That's where my self-healing journey started, and I started to use different modalities that were already existing and eventually come to my own healing modality, Shimano Quantum Cut. Now, I'm going to share with you what is this healing modality and how it helps us to heal in every level in our life. At the end of the day, we need to remember every healing is the healing of the soul. We need to look into the journey of the soul and understand why we chose certain experiences in our life and how can we heal and shift our consciousness about who we truly are. Stay with me as we dive deep into the ideology of infinite love, living from a heart-centered space, and the teachings of Shimano Quantum Cut. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think about the terms of vibration, energy, and frequency. I think we need to redefine ourselves and look at ourselves from a different perspective than we had before in our mind. We are not only a physical body having momentum spiritual experiences. We are spiritual beings, as Dr. Wayne Dyer said, having a human experience. And I would like to modify this a little bit more further. We are energetic beings having human experience. We have multidimensional bodies, physical, mental, emotional, energetic, and spiritual. And all these dimensions of us are interconnected and affecting one the other. If we want to have a better life, if we want to have a better relationship, if we want to have a better health, we would need to go inside ourselves and remove all the barriers that we have created between who we want to be and who we are. As Rumi said, your task is not to seek love, but merely to define those barriers you have created toward love. Let me give you an example. Everything that is happening around us, the events that is going out there, is not really what is impacting you. Your inner state, when you are facing those events and those challenges, it's what defines your reality. Let's see how your inner state is defining the reality around you. Imagine you wake up next to your loved one, had an amazing night's sleep. You wake up having a lovely breakfast, doing your morning routine, maybe meditation, maybe dancing, whatever it is that bring you joy and happiness right in the morning. And you sit in the car, you receive a phone call with amazing news right at the beginning of the day. You start to drive and the radio plays your favorite song. As you are in this inner state of happiness, of alignment, of high vibration, suddenly, a careless driver turns in front of you without putting the indicators and almost create an accident. What is your reaction toward that when you are in a good inner state with yourself? Nothing. You may smile, you may even have compassion for them because maybe they are running late to the hospital or to a meeting or something. But most probably, you just let it go. And you continue with your day with those beautiful feelings that you carry inside you. Now imagine another day. You wake up, you're having a fight with your partner or your roommate, and nothing is working properly. You got a phone call, you have been fired, or the bank blocked your account, or you have bills that you can't pay. You get into the car, your children are screaming and shouting and fighting, and you're all in this low vibration and a lot of anxiety. Suddenly, very bad news come to your way as well that really lower your vibration and your inner state. In that state of inner frustration, anger, anxiety, stress, you're driving. And the same event happened. The driver that is careless turn in front of you and almost create an accident. Now, what would be your reaction in this scenario? You may shout, you may get angry, you may even get your head out of the window and insult the person. I don't know. Each of us react differently. But my question here is that what was different in these two different scenarios? The event was exactly the same. Your inner state was different. Every day you have the chance and the opportunity to change your vibration and create a new reality. We are living in parallel realities, not all of us having the same experience from the same event. Depends on what is our inner vibration, our inner emotion. We live in parallel realities even if the scenery looks the same. Seems that we are all living in the same planet, the same world, but it's not like that. According to quantum physics, we have multiple universes and multiple versions of us is existing simultaneously in multiple universes. All those different universes are like different radio waves. They are around us. We don't see them, but we can put our radio apparatus in different tuning it into different frequencies and listen to different songs and different radio channels. The same way, you can tune in your own frequency and tune into different realities, different versions of yourself, and different reality out there. Here is where the teaching of Rumi, the Persian poet of unconditional love, shows us how it's important for us to change ourselves instead of thinking about changing others. And the moment we change ourselves, the world around us shifts to a new reality. Let me explain this to you with another example that helps you understand better. Imagine different chart of emotions, like starting from low vibrational emotions, anger, fear, anxiety, shame, guilt, and going up and coming to the neutrality and gratitude, compassion, love, joy, authenticity. Each of these emotions have different frequency that we can measure these frequencies today. So you are in the center of your world. You decide which frequency you want to tune in and listen. Listen to that frequency today. At every given moment, you have this opportunity. Like you're standing in a Sky Tower lobby in front of the elevator. There are 50 floors that going up. Each floor represents different world that has a different frequency. And there are also 20 floors going down that represent lower vibrational frequencies, the worlds that have lower vibrational frequencies. You have the upward triangle representing raising your vibration or going to a higher level of realities. Downward triangle representing lowering your frequency or going to a lower levels of vibration. You are in the center. If you look into the sacred geometry of infinite love, the combination of upward triangle and downward triangle and the heart in the center, your heart is your tuning device that helps you to tune in your vibration through your emotion to different realities. You are the one deciding which reality you want to choose. So heart-centered living is about bringing the power back to yourself through the portal of your heart. In my book, I shared published scientific studies and research from Heart Math Institute about the intelligence of the heart and about the electromagnetic field that our heart radiates. And through this electromagnetic field, we are mirroring our emotion to the world around us and influencing the world and the reality around us. So in the upward triangle, in the sacred geometry of infinite love, we are looking at three main concepts that help you to change your vibration. Heart-centered thoughts, heart-centered words, and heart-centered actions. Your thought become your word become your action. And when you combine this together, you create a different frequency. So if you are using loving words, loving thoughts, and loving action, your vibration rises and you go to a higher realm of existence, to a different universe, to a different reality. And the downward triangle represents the mind or the fear-based reality, fear-based thoughts, fear-based words, and fear-based actions or deeds. If you live from a state of fear, constantly think about ideas that gives you anxiety, stress, resentment, grudge, anger, and you use those words and you act upon them, then your vibration drop down and you see soon yourself living in a hostile universe. And that's what Einstein says, that your entire reality shifts depending on whether you see yourself living in a friendly universe or in a hostile world. You, my dear friend, you decide. You are the one behind this game. Wake up to your power. Understand how you are defining your reality by changing your vibration. And every morning is the best time, right in the morning when you wake up, when you come back from your soul trip during the evening, when you went to your source and connected to your source to recharge and come back to this version of the dream reality that we call life. In that moment that you are not yet fully awake, you're still in the state of deep consciousness, is the best time to practice heart-centeredness, to tune in your device into the frequencies that you want to experience that day. Of course, along the way, you always have this power to change your vibration in different situations. But my suggestion is to have a morning routine that you can rise your vibration and you can create a reality every day that is pleasant and is a reality that you want to live in. Imagine you wake up in the morning, you do 10 minutes meditation, gratitude journaling, and you raise your vibration to the level 30 of this sky tower. So you press the upward triangle, you go to the level 30. So what is the characteristic of this level? It's a place where people are more harmonious, they are less hostile, they are more collaborative. Now, if you spend another 10 minutes or 15 minutes to say positive affirmation into the mirror or to work on your changing your vibration by any practice that you know, like yoga, qigong, movement in the body, grounding yourself, going to the nature, all of that I have shared a lot of different methods in my book, and there is a lot of resources about it out there. Then you go up to the top floor. If you spend enough time, you will see yourself into the new world, entering the top floor of your sky tower. How would you like that to look like? How is your world looking like? A peaceful, beautiful planet that everyone contribute and collaborate based on unconditional love, judgmental-free world. You can spend some time to create your sky tower, your world. And that is what it called sometimes between different spiritual teachers as a 5th reality, the 5th dimensional reality, where we have more light, more consciousness, less judgment. But this is not something that we are going to arrive at some point in our life in the future. You can enter the 5th reality here and now. And we are going to learn a practice together. How can you tune into the vibrational of the 5th reality? The vibration of unconditional love. So now let's go back to the sky tower and to the elevator. Imagine you brought your energy up, you spend some minutes in the morning and some time to raise your vibration. You're in the level 20 or 30 or 50. And along the way, there are some obstacles coming to your way, some news you get that is lowering your vibration, or you go to different ambient, and environment plays a great role. And these are affecting your vibration and your inner state. So soon you will see yourself in the elevator going down to the lower vibration of fear, anxiety, to the lower level. And that's absolutely fine. What I want to share with you here today is every emotion, it's there to experience. We need to experience it, experiment it, and let it go. The problem is that when we do not want to experience an emotion because of our social conditioning or learning or for situations that we are in, and then we suppress that emotion become trapped in our body, and into an electromagnetic field around us. And the trapped emotion can lodge anywhere in our body and create inflammation, pain, and discomfort and misalignment in our organs. I definitely recommend you to look into the work of Dr. Bradley Nelson, the founder of Emotion Code and Body Code methodology, where he explains amazingly how can you recognize those trapped emotions and release them and bring healing back to your body. Now, when you're facing those emotions that have lower vibration, imagine you are in a situation that you feel fear. Sit down with that emotion and ask yourself, what should I believe to experience this emotion? You see, my dear, every emotion is followed by a thought. And a thought that is repeating over and over, it becomes a belief. What should I believe to experience anger in this situation or to become offended? Review your belief. The emotions are sent there as a guide for you to understand who you are, how you're navigating your life, and whether you are living an empowered life or disempowering life. And this is a guidance, a compass for you. So study that emotion, allow it to come. As Rumi, he has a very beautiful poem that I shared it in my book called Guest House. And he said, every morning there is a new arrival, new emotion that come to us. Happiness, compassion, anger, resentment. Welcome them in and treat them all with unconditional love. All of them are sent from above as a guide to you. So we don't want to suppress or oppress that emotion. We want to welcome them in our heart in the practice of heart-centeredness. Our heart is a powerful energy portal, not only a pump for the blood. And when we allow this emotion to settle in the heart, you can observe and see how that emotion is changed and transformed to a heart-centered emotion. That's amazing, mind-blowing. Imagine you're sitting in a meditative state and there is a thought that creates some anxiety and some fear in you. Imagine you're thinking about someone who said something, and that emotion that is developed, you bring it to your heart. And you do 3 deep breathing into your heart. And once you do that, you feel how that emotion has shifted now and how you are calmer, you are more relaxed. And if you stay longer there, then your vibration rises. So the key here is to act soon enough when we see ourselves in the downward loop of the emotion to fall down to a lower reality of judgment, of fear, of anxiety. There we go back to our elevator, we press the upward triangle through the practice of heart-centeredness. And in a moment, I'm going to share with you step by step how we do that, okay? Now back to the sacred geometry of infinite love, we will see a lotus flower. What is this lotus flower representing? The lotus flower represents your mind and your third eye chakra. You see, my friend, the pineal gland is where you're projecting the world from it. All the teaching we had at school that tells us how we see the reality based on the light that goes inside our eyes is the other way around. The light is coming out from your pineal gland and is creating a reality. That's why there are many new scientists in quantum physics talking about the reality out there is actually not out there. I invite you to dive deeper into that. You can read a lot about it in the teachings of Gregg Braden, in Divine Matrix, the teachings of Bruce Lipton, Joe Dispenza, and many others. So you are the one projecting that reality. What happened that your mind is highly conditioned by your upbringing, by your childhood experiences, and also your religion, your personal belief, and other life experiences as well. So what happened is when I am projecting my reality based on my mind condition and information and the data, I create a low vibrational reality. Because every day this mind is fed with a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. That's part of the game. Look at it as a game. You turn on your TV, you hear 99% horrible news based on scarcity and maybe 1% normal or positive sometimes. As research shows, we have between 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day. Over 80% are negative and 90% are repetitive. So if I want to keep projecting my reality based on the third eye, based on the pineal gland, which is based on my mind conditions, I see the reality that is full of challenges, and it's a reality of suffering. In the practice of heart-centeredness, I am connecting my third eye with my heart. So the lotus flowers, which is on the crown chakra, comes to the third eye and come to my heart. And when these two are connected, now I project my life from my heart. That's a complete different reality. And you can see yourself sitting in the center of Merkaba, the sacred geometry of infinite love that helps you to travel between dimensions. And you're connecting your third eye with your heart. Once you allow this connection to happen, your heart chakra moves and rotates clockwise really fast and project out 12 rays of light around you, which are representing your 12 guardian angels. So these guardian angels are coming out of your own heart. They're not out there, they're in here. And then after that, we have 16 spheres that appears in a circle around the sacred geometry of infinite love, around the Merkaba. And those one representing your ascendant masters in the shape of crystal. In my book, Shimana Quantum Code, I explain each rays of light related to every guardian angel and different crystals related to each ascendant master and how we are using that for healing. Today, we wouldn't have time that much to go too deeply to the Shimana Quantum Code healing modality, but we can explore the foundation of this healing modality and learn some exercises that you can apply in your daily life. So if you're ready, let's go together to the practical part and bring this information into your daily life. Welcome back, beautiful soul. And now we are going to dive deep into the practice that help you bring heart-centeredness to your daily life using Shimana Quantum Code Chamber of Healing and Sacred Geometry of Infinite Love. As we explained, you are at the center of the universe, and your heart is a tuning device that helps you to change your frequency and tune into different reality by combining your third eye, your mind, and your heart. You have the power to create a new world and new reality at every given moment. So at the center of heart-centered living, we are coming down to creating a heart coherence. Heart coherence means creating a coherent communication between our mind and our heart. As we know, Jesus said in Bible, when you bring these two, mind and heart, in alignment with each other, and you say to the mountains to move, they shall move. Now, HeartMath Institute helped us to understand how we can create a coherence between our heart and our mind, and what are the positive health effects that this practice has in our daily life. They shared a list of various effects of creating heart coherence, such as dropping down the stress hormone cortisol and adrenaline, help us to create healing hormones in our body and put our body on the auto-healing mode. So it's two-step, very simple. In the first step, we are going to bring our hand or our attention to the heart over your chest and bring down your breathing rhythm. Let's do it together. Place your hand over your chest, close your eyes, and bring your attention to the area of your heart. And start to breathe deeply and slowly. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4. And exhale for a count of 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Now create a beautiful heartfelt emotion such as love, care, compassion in your heart. Just give thanks to yourself to be here today listening to this. Reminding yourself how powerful you are. And allow this emotion of gratitude to expand all over your body and fill up this space around you. Now you can slowly open your eyes. So that was very quick exercise to create heart coherence. Okay, now let's use the sacred geometry of infinite love and the magic of it in changing your vibrational state and bringing more peace and harmony to your life. There are several ways that you can use this sacred geometry. The first way is to create heart coherence and do a short visualization and meditation where you can see yourself sitting in the center of sacred geometry of infinite love, in the center of the Merkaba, And you can visualize the white healing light coming down to your crown chakra, coming to your third eye, activating your third eye and connecting it to your heart. You can use your hand like this to connect and unite these two together. Energetically, it's a very important practice to do it. And then you can see how your heart starts to rotate with the lotus flower and sending out 12 rays of light around you, which are your guardian angels. In this state of inner harmony and protection, you see with the next inhalation, more light comes to your heart. And with the next exhalation, 16 ascendant masters in the shape of crystal appear around you. Now let's do this together and practice it. Also, I would like to add on here, you could use your hand to draw the energy into your energy field. And that is also very powerful because you're creating a space with your hand in the quantum field. So what you do is that you draw an upward triangle, you draw a downward triangle in the energy in the quantum field. You place yourself in the middle and connect your heart and the third eye. You radiate with your hands 12 rays of light around you, and you place with your hands 16 ascendant masters around it. This is a very powerful sacred geometry that is now created around you and help you to be safe, protected, and to keep your vibration high. And also we use it for healing. Whenever you feel ill or unwell, just do this practice and lay down in the sacred geometry of infinite love, which is an etheric chamber of healing. And you can lay down there and allow the energies come to you. You may be able even to see some rays of light with your third eye that are representing different guardian angels, or some hues of crystals that are dancing in front of you. By practice and setting the intention, you can develop this ability of auto-healing because you are coming to this world with this innate healing ability, and we all can access that. Is available to all of us. Now, if you're ready, let's do an exercise together, a guided visualization and powerful healing meditation that help you to tune in more into the energies of infinite love. Okay, if you're ready, find a comfortable position, sit back, relax, and close your eyes. See yourself sitting in the center of Merkaba, the sacred geometry of infinite love. You are in the center of infinity, and you can create infinite realm of possibilities. Imagine a beautiful white healing light is coming down to your crown chakra on top of your head. Activating and balancing your crown chakra. Relaxing your mind, relaxing your body. Letting go of your thoughts, expectations, and coming fully to here and now. As you breathe deeply and slowly, allow this white healing light to come down to your third eye chakra, activating and balancing your third eye chakra, expanding your inner vision, activating your pineal gland. This beautiful white healing light comes down to your throat chakra, activates and balances your throat chakra, and going down to your spine, activating and balancing your heart chakra in the center of your chest. As you breathe deeply and slowly, allow more of this loving healing light to enter your heart and release any trapped emotion you may have in your heart, and you're ready to let go of them. Feel how your heart is expanding to every direction, and you feel more space within your heart. As you breathe deeply and slowly, open yourself a bit more. Allow more of this loving light to come down to your solar plexus chakra, under your rib cage above your stomach, balancing and activating your solar plexus chakra, creating a deep sensation of self-trust, self-love. As you breathe deeply and slowly, allow more of this loving healing light to come down to your sacral chakra, under your belly button, balancing and activating this chakra, balancing feminine and masculine energies in this chakra. This beautiful white healing light reaches your root chakra on the bottom of your spine, balancing and activating your root chakra, releasing any fear, doubt, stress from this chakra. The beautiful white healing light goes down to your legs, your knees, your feet, and going down like the root of a tree, grounding you deeply to Mother Earth. Say hello to Mother Earth, feel her loving embrace, her unconditional love. You can see a beautiful crystal ball in the heart of Mother Earth, spinning really fast, sending you thousands of photons in rainbow light to every organ of your body. The rainbow light regenerates your cells to its original, perfect health design. Connect with the healing energies of Mother Earth. And you can see how the energy of Mother Earth reaches the energy of the source in the center of your heart. And these two energies are merging together and expanding all around you, creating a big sphere of protective shield around you and around our session today. As you breathe deeply and slowly, you can see how your heart is expanding and opening even more, and 12 rays of light emanating in every direction around you. Pink, gold, white, blue, green, each representing different guardian angels. Feel the loving energy of your guardian angels around you. Feel their loving presence. As you breathe deeply and slowly, see how your energy of your heart is expanding even further around your body. 16 crystal balls appear around you, creating a circle of harmony and wisdom and protection. These are your ascended masters that you can connect with them and ask for advice at any given moment. In this beautiful moment of deep connection to the healing light of the universe and Mother Earth, and the healing light of your ascended masters and archangels, bring an intention to your heart of what area in your life you would like to heal. Whether it is your physical body, your relationship, your finances, bring that intention to your heart. And see how this healing light is entering that area of your life that you want to heal. And bringing healing and guidance. Allow this beautiful healing light to fill up your body with high vibrational energy of unconditional love. And receive this healing energy. Take a deep breath in and out. Place your hands over your heart. feeling deeply grateful for who you are and the version of you that you are creating here and now. Connect with that ideal version of you. And see that becomes your reality. Take another deep breath in and out. It's time to bring our attention back to our bodies. Allow the beautiful white healing light to come down to your body, to your hands, to your legs, to your feet, grounding you deeply back to Mother Earth, to here and now. Feeling centered, connected, grounded. Take an energizing breath. And you can slowly open your eyes. How do you feel? I want to invite you to practice more with this sacred geometry and healing energies of 11 dimension. That was the energy that we have channeled into our session today. The white healing light that represents unconditional love. The healing begins with forgiveness, forgiving yourself or others. Ask yourself, which area in my life I need to apply more forgiveness and enter more the state of judgmental free mind and unconditional love. And remember what Rumi shared with us, only from your heart you can reach the sky. Thank you for being with me today, and thank you for your presence. That means a lot. I am very honored to be part of the Flow Summit today, and I send you many blessings, love, and light. Thank you.